is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star. In all the years, no one knows just how hard you worked. But now it shows. In one shining moment, it's all on the line. In one shining moment, they're frozen in time. But time is short, and the road is long. In the blinking of an eye, that moment's gone. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew that in one shining moment you reached deep inside. One shining moment you knew you were alive. Feel the beat of your heart, feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest. It's more than a race. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew, in one shining moment you reached for the sky. In one shining moment you knew, yeah. In one shining moment you're willing to try. In one shining moment you knew. One shining moment. The ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star. In all the years, no one knows just how hard you worked. But now it shows. In one shining moment, it's all on the line. In one shining moment, they're frozen in time. But time is short, and the road is long. In the blinking of an eye, that moment's gone. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew that in one shining moment you reached deep inside. One shining moment you knew you were alive. Feel the beat of your heart, feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest. It's more than a race.
The best thing on her. I don't know how you can put me down. Shit, I am the shit.
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot
shoot my shot and it's clean. This is my city, yeah, this is my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm a champion. The game is in trouble, I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle, I got it for real. Still keep me going, I wake up and hustle, you won't see me buckle, I've been in the field. Man of the town, you been in your fields, I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty, either that or your tragedy, we shutting everything down. I've been hot like somebody put a candle on them. Off top, I don't really stand opponents, this mine, the moment is run out and start a bunch of pandemonium. More game, I got some, the skill is bar one, y'all done, the game in the coffin. Referee screen recipe, so think twice if you next to me, it's West. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm a champion. It's our repetition, I'm stacking these trophies, I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor, I give you the vision. Up early morning, enough for the sleeping. My life is a dream, but you wishing you lived it. Haters get livid, my pocket's Pacific, that's deep if you get it. So Tempur-Pedic, I sleep on the critics. Don't feel like competing, I'm hearing these tickets. Whoa, let me switch the flow, a new bounce. Coming to the den with a lion, I'm gon' pounce. Know I've been a king for a while, got a ring and a crown. That's the bling with the blow, what the team is about. Champions, you can tell by the ambience of this sound. Referee screen, rest in peace, and think twice if you never see me, it's no doubt. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm a champion.
Guys, we see the thumbnail, right? Huh? We see the thumbnail. It's that time of season. It's that time of season, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the basement, baby. It's March Madness. It's that time of season here in the Bluegrass State, where I'm from. We turn up. Look, my state, we don't have a professional team. No professional basketball, football, hockey, baseball. We got none of that. No professional team. So you know what our professional team is? Our local college team. And so this time of the year, we have a ball. We turn up. We have a good time. We celebrate. We hope our teams make it to the Final Four, and maybe even bringing home that trophy. Right? That's what we all playing for. We ain't playing just to say we win. Nah, we let them other teams say that. We let them other fan base do that. We play for the title. Huh? We play for the title here. And if we're not playing for the title, we ain't watching. I know I ain't. But with that being said, man, I hope y'all was able to hear the song prior to me coming on. Luther Vandross. Man, he has one of the best One Shining Moment song. Best song, man, you could put out for a sports program. And they play it at the end of the year after the champion is crowned. They play the Luther Vandross One Shining Moment. Man, it's so special. Guys, you got to have a team that won a title as far as college basketball in order to feel that moment. If your team ain't won that, you ain't never felt that. It don't feel special. It's just probably another song to you guys. But for somebody like me, my team won a title in 2012. That song means a lot. So when I heard, oh yeah, it's time to compete. Huh? It's time to throw the ball up. It's time. Look, right now, this time of the season is when college basketball shines at its most. This time of the season, this is when college basketball shines at its most. I'm trying to get my man on, man. He's having trouble with his Mac, logging on to his Mac. Hold on, guys. I apologize. But with that being said, we got to talk about it. Guys, Sunday evening, Sunday night, in some place, depending on where you are, they released the brackets. Now, we all know there's going to be some winners and losers. There's only 68 teams that make it. Not everybody gets to go. It's not a free fall that everybody gets in. Now, are there some teams that got snubbed? Yeah. Are there some teams that probably shouldn't have got in? Yes. Yes. And right now, SEC has 14 teams in. That's the most. The most was 11. SEC got 14. Now, with that being said, I had a conversation while I was at the work. Said, man, do you think all 14? For sure, 11. Maybe even 12. But 14? Yeah, I don't think 14 probably should have got in. But I'm not on a committee. I'm not in the rooms. I don't have a say-so. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm a guy who's just hoping my team can get in. I can care about your team. I ain't gonna front. I just hope my team get in. The heck with your team. I don't care if your team get in. I want my team in. Because I want my team to compete. I want my team to be able to win. I appreciate it. So for those that don't know, I've been putting it in the chat. I put it in the chat. So if y'all haven't had an opportunity this season, again, I am having an NCAA bracket. You know, we're not playing for nothing. It's for free, for bragging rights. That's all it's for. But guys, if you do want to join, make sure you hit the link. It's in the chat. It's pinned to the top of the chat. So if you want to join, go ahead and do that. Right? Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and join, and let's have some fun. Right? Let's have some fun. It's all in fun. My man Quinn said, join up, made my picks. Man, I know that. Now, I know you ain't going to win it, but you know, I appreciate you being there, being a part of this, donating your time and energy to put whoever team you pick. Because more than likely, if you ride with the Vikings like you did this season, you're going to ride with some loser team. I'm not going to say what team it is. That's not for me to take. But when the brackets locks and get released, we definitely going to have a conversation. So what I'm going to do is Wednesday night, I'm going to shoot a special showing my teams. Quentin, now you know, if you're going to talk shit to me, you got to put it in the super chat. You can't do it for free, brother. Don't do that. But I understand what you're saying. I'm glad you're going to be wrong on this one. No, but like I was saying, Wednesday night, I'm going to shoot it. I will release it on Thursday. I think the brackets lock about 12 o'clock. So I set mine to release probably about 12:30. It's when I'm going to release my bracket. So you guys will get the opportunity to check out my bracket. I'm going to go through each team. So I'm going to do that I'm going to shoot it on Wednesday, release it on Thursday, man. So I think that'll be fun. Just doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Doing something different in this atmosphere of YouTube. I'm sure there's not no people going to be doing this, but I want to be the pioneer, right? I want to be the first. I want to break the ground on this and have a NCAA show. Hey, matter of fact, some of the games I may be going live while the games is on. I don't know. Now, I'm Saturday games. I don't do Saturday shows. Y'all know this already. I don't do Saturday shows. I dedicated that to me and my wife's time. So I don't do shows on Saturday. Right? I don't do shows on Saturday, but I may sneak in here on a Thursday and watch the game live and do a live. I may do it on a Friday. Even a Friday, I got a chance to. Saturday, I can't do it. So Saturday games, I can't do it. Even if my team's playing, I can't do it. Y'all won't see me. And if y'all watch some of when I was watching my son game, I was losing my mind. Jesus Christ. And for the record, guys, in case y'all didn't know, they did end up losing to the defending champs, Tennessee That team in Tennessee, from Tennessee, handed to Freeman, Tennessee. So they end up losing that game, unfortunately. It is what it is. His first year getting the opportunity to experience the NAIA playoffs. So, you know, he knows what he needs to do. He's right now, when I talked to him today prior to the show, you know, he was, you know, working out, went work out yesterday, went and worked out today. So he went working out. He's watching film, getting a tape together, sending it to his cousin on what he needs to work on and what he needs to do. So shout out to him for you know, just working on his game, trying to get better. So that's his plan, and of course, you know, maintaining his grades, doing what he needs to do in the classroom. So that's very important. Just getting himself better for next year. You know what I'm saying? I just got, you know, just make sure he's mentally on top of what he needs to do, as well as physically. I know physically he's going to be fine. He's going to be there because he's got a work ethic. You know, this unmatched. You know, he's. There was a time I had to drag his ass in the gym and lift weights, but now he damn near dragged me in there. God damn, make me feel bad. Daddy, I went to the gym today. You go? No, man, you see me there? You know I didn't go. You try to be a smart ass. That's okay. I love him. He's my boy. But nonetheless, he's doing what he need to do. But let's get back to this. So for those who don't know, NCAA tournament starts 12:15 on Saturday. The good thing about the NCAA, man, we have the commentators that I liked and very entertained by. Charles Barkley, Clark Kellogg. Now, RP to Greg Gumbel. For those who don't know, he passed away. So this will be the first NCAA tournament without him. Normally he's on the broadcast, and he's not here no longer. Very recognizable voice in the NCAA tournament, man. Is definitely a loss for the NCAA. But you're gonna have Charles Barkley there. Normally Kenny the Jesper, and what it is, a lot of the guys that you used to see on TNT, they usually do like a crossover, so they are part of it, because TNT and CBS, they all up under the same umbrella, right? So True TV, TNT, CBS, and dang, it's another channel that you go see the games on. So they utilize like 4 different channels, so you can get to see all the games. You really won't miss no action. So definitely make sure you check your local listings on what games going to be shown and what games is going to be not shown due to your location. More than likely, it's going to be shown on one of them other stations, like I said, True TV, TNT, or TBS. That's the other one. That's the other one. But definitely looking forward to it, man. Definitely looking forward to it. I can't wait. We have the women's tournament as well, so don't forget about the ladies. The ladies are playing. South Carolina is a #1 seed. For those who do not know, South Carolina ladies is one of the #1 seed. UCLA is another 1 seed. You also have Texas and USC, all 1 seeds. Right? Those are your 1 seeds for the women, and your 1 seeds for your men. It's Auburn, Duke, as well as Florida and Houston. Now, we're going to get more into the basketball, but first things first, I want to talk about what's going on in football, right? Football's king. Y'all know how I feel about football. I love football. Football for me is all season long. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop for me. So with that being said, had a couple contracts being signed. And those contracts that been signed. One was my man, the cornerback, Derek Stingley. I'm sorry, Derek Stingley. He signed a 3-year, $90 million extension. $90 million extension. The deals include 89 guaranteed. Jesus. He signed a 3-year, $90 million deal. 89 million of it is guaranteed. No matter what, guaranteed. I guarantee is a word to Charles Barkley. Makes him the highest paid DB in NFL history. That's crazy work. Shout out to that young brother, man, for getting his bag, though. Can't hate on him. The man worked. Man put that work in. Texas feel like he needed to be paid. He got paid. So shout out to that young brother for getting that bag, right? Shout out to that young brother for getting that bag. Another signing we had today, Jamar Chase as well as T. Higgins, both signed the contract. They both got a 4-year extension. Shout out to both of them brothers for getting paid. Jamar Chase, 4-year, $161 million. T. Higgins, 4-year, $115 million. Now, Chase Daniels got 112 of that million guaranteed. Yes, you heard me right. 112 of that 112 million of Chase's was guaranteed. Makes him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history, while T. Higgins is the highest paid second-string wide receiver ever. Yeah, these young men out there getting that bag, man. And I don't follow them. I don't follow them. Now, the only thing for Cincinnati, what are you going to do with Troy Hendricks? What are you going to do about him? Guy had 17 half sacks last year. He's the anchor of your defense. You know how many sacks the team had? If you take away Troy Hendricks, they had 18. Hendricks had 17 and a half himself. The rest of the team had 18. That defense wouldn't be what the defense is if it went for him. So they're going to have to make some concession on getting that man his money. Now, are they willing to do that? Are they going to let the guy walk? Past 2 years, he had over 17 sacks. 17 and a half this year, 17 last year. That guy's a baller, man. He's out there balling. And guess what? Max Crosby got his contract. Michael Parsons due for his contract. I don't know what Dallas is going to do about him, but they got to make a decision. They got to make a decision. But he's going to get paid. Troy Hendricks going to get paid from somebody, whether it's going to be the Bengals or somebody else. We see what Myles Garrett got. He got his money too. So these guys are, man, they deserve to get paid. And it's not for them to, even if the team that they're playing for gets a salary struck. It's not their fault. It's up to the team to find a way to get this money. Well, you try to renegotiate your quarterback's contract? Or maybe cut some costs here or there? Or let some players go? I don't know what you're going to do, but you got to make a deal. You got to make some type of deal in order to make that man get his money. You got to pay him. You got to pay him. But with that being said, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Guys, I don't know if y'all knew, Cleveland was on a 16-game winning streak, but that got broke last night. The Orlando Magics broke the Cleveland Cavaliers' 16-game winning streak. So down goes Cleveland Cavaliers to Orlando Magic. Now, I'm not going to sit there and tell you Orlando Magic are world beater. They not. But Cleveland just got caught slipping. That's all. And it happens. You're not going to win every game. We know that. It's not going to take away from being one of the best teams in the East, because they are. Just like the Oklahoma City Thunder is the best team in the West. They are. But look, it's not about what you do in the regular season. Right? It's not about what you do in the regular season. It's about how you perform in the postseason. And I need to get me a drink, because I'm thirsty up here. Get a little parched. Bottoms up, brothers and sisters. Oh, man, refreshing. Nothing needed that for. Ain't nothing wrong with good water. Make sure you drink plenty of water. But as far as the NBA, they got to take a back seat right now. Why? College basketball shining. They the big dogs right now. It's March. And we know with March comes the madness. So guys, I know when y'all went to work today, somebody probably was by the copy of making copies of brackets. Taking up work time, work material at the water cooler, talking shit about who's going to win a title, who's going to make it out of one, who's going to get busted, who's going to be the first team that get upset of the tournament. Are we going to have another Virginia upset like they was when they was a 1 seed before? Are we going to have it this year again? It's only happened once, but now we can't say it never happened. Can it happen again in 2025? Who knows? It might. Now, looking at the 1 seeds that are playing and who they're playing against, I don't see it. But that's why they call upsets. Maybe I should put a few coins down in Vegas, or maybe on the app, and see what happens. I don't know. But with that being said, let me acknowledge the super chat from this old hater, Big Ant 11. He's a goddamn hater, man. Sick of his ass. Big Ant 11 with the $10 super chat. He said, Bears offered me a contract this morning, 3 years, $40 million. They said they can't get anyone else to come to Chicago. Well, Big Ant, that's a goddamn lie. We know that's a goddamn lie. But that's okay. You can hate all you want, brother. We're going to win regardless. Hate us, love us, we don't matter. Either way, it's going down. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Don't see, people like Big Ant 11 make me have to do this. Yeah. See, that's Big Ant 11 fault. I wasn't going to do that. I hadn't planned on doing it. But see, Big Ant 11 brings that out of me. You know why? Because he's a hater. And there's nothing I can do about it. Only thing we can do is pray for that brother. Pray that his heart changes. You know why?
We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone.
Yeah, y'all heard what they said. Strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble. We just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. Huh? Big Ant 11, you can hate all you want. Your heart's full of it. There's nothing I can do about that. That's between you and the good Lord. That's between you and the Most High. Hey, prayer warriors out there, do me a solid. You pray for his hating ass. He's a damn hater. And y'all be ashamed. But let me say this. Shout out to Big Ant 11 for the $10 super chat. He didn't have to, but he chose to. And I appreciate the blessings. Thank you, sir, for that $10 super chat. And not only that, thank you for your service. Now, Marcus, I'm not going to recognize you. You know why? Because you didn't put it in the super chat with the hate you got. And ain't nobody offer you that because of shit. Look at this. Look at this. There was the last time y'all won a game. No, sir. No, sir, that's not true. I'm not going to allow you to spread this lies, hate, and all that bullshit, Big Ant 11, because in case you forgot, the last game of 2025 for us We won. We beat the Packers. Huh? We went to their house, kicked their dog in the ass, drunk their beer, and slapped their old ladies on the bottom as we walked out to kiss our ass. Huh? You know why we said that? You know why. If you don't know why, let me help you out.
We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble, we're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
Well, they call me.
Gay, huh? Huh? Get to know it. Song gonna be real for me. Boy, I'm telling you, if we and when we, I'm gonna say if, when we go to the Super Bowl and we win this thing, whoo, your boy gonna be unbearable. Huh? Your boy is gonna be unbearable. Y'all say, man, I'm sick of this song. Why you keep playing this song all the goddamn time? Because it's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Yes, it is. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Yes, it is. Hey, boy, I'm telling you, when my team wins, shit, man, it's gonna be hell to pay right here. It's gonna be hell to pay. You ain't gonna see me. I promise you, you're not gonna see me. You'll be like, man, I'm sick of him. Why every time he talk about sports, we talk about baseball, we talk about MMA, we talk about UFC. We ain't even in football season, but his black ass keep talking about the goddamn Bears. Well, goddamn it, I'm gonna talk about my goddamn Bears. J-Dub, don't laugh at me. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm goddamn serious. Huh? I'm serious than a heart attack. Nobody smile. Shout out to Eric being Rocky, boy. Y'all don't know about that. Hyper has a heart attack. Nobody's smiling. Man, y'all don't know about. Let me stop. Let me stop. Shout out. Look at her. Look at Travel One coming through on the Sports Monday. Shout out to Travel One. She says, jetting by to say greetings to Mr. and Mrs. Inc. Have a good evening together. Spring is here. Time to plan a trip with Mrs. Inc. and fly the friendly skies. We'll Travel One. We got a trip planned. We will be in the state of Texas this summer. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. So we got travel plans. Yes, we do. Got some other plans. Not going to divulge them yet. May not never divulge them because it's not for you to know. But yes, we will be traveling a little bit this summer. We will be in a great state of Ohio this summer. Cincinnati Music Fest in July. Can't wait. So we'll be traveling to Cincinnati, going to Texas, Houston. She wants to go to Tennessee, to Gatlinburg for her birthday. That's in June. And there was something else. Well, you know, in the midst of it all, we'll probably be over somewhere in Indiana. Because there's going to be some stores I need to make visits. Huh? There's a couple of stores I may need to visit in Indiana. One in Indianapolis. I may be in Indianapolis. And it depends. September, we might make a visit somewhere. I don't know yet. We still debating. Still debating. We'll figure it out. But with that being said, guys, make sure you do me a solid and hit the like button. And if you want to be like my man, Big N11, and you decide to donate, man, hit that super chat. Also, you can also hit the Cash App. That works as well. You know, I don't say it a lot. I'm not going to keep pushing a lot. It's probably be the one and only time I will say about something about my super chat and my Cash App, because I just appreciate you being here. But since you are here, do me a solid and make sure you hit the like button. If you can do that, it's free. Only thing it's going to cost you is a touch of the thumbs up. Hit that for me. Do me a solid. I appreciate the interaction with the chat. Shout out to you guys. This guy says, trust me, I want to see the Bears win another Super Bowl. Man, sick man, but I ain't gonna say all that. You sick man. Sick man. But do me a favor, guys. Like I said, hit the like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. I promise you I do. But let's keep going. Because, man, look. This Friday, I was at the Yum Center. So those who don't know, the Yum Center is the stadium where the University of Louisville plays basketball. Right? There's a place where the University of Louisville plays basketball. But when I was there, I got the opportunity to see the Bull. I got the opportunity to see the Bulls. Now, not the Bulls that you're thinking about, right? Right? Not the Bulls that y'all guys are thinking about. I got the opportunity of seeing a different kind of Bull. Yes, I got the opportunity of seeing a different kind of Bull. And so with that being said, I want to let y'all see what I got to see. So here we are. Guys, Friday, I was able to go to the Yum Center to a professional bull riding. Now, this is a whole show. I don't know if any of you guys ever got the opportunity to go and see something like this. If you haven't, I would definitely encourage you to do that. It's very entertaining, very fun, very loud. These are big animals, and I don't know how they do it. Ain't no damn way you're going to get me out there riding on this goddamn 2,000, 3,000 pound animal, bucking and acting a fool. I couldn't do it. But there were some people that could do it. It's just not me. I'm not that guy. Now, I'm about 265. I couldn't imagine my big ass on that damn bull. That bull gonna get pissed off and throw me off fast. The object of the bull riding is to be on there for 8 seconds. That's 8 seconds. That's the clock. That's the amount of time everybody's shooting for. 8 seconds. Most times they don't do it. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 7.5. You did have one say on 8. I bet his ass was hurting. God damn, that bull was big. But with that being said, let's go to the footage. Let's see.
22. Folks, that is not your grandpa's bird bull right there. The all-star Cincinnati Collectibles. Solid 28-year-old youngest girl in the hole. Montell Jordan. Another goal for Lucas Steve Collectibles. Absolutely, he knows putting that turn to blue Steve. Man, it looks like he's 180 to becoming a full smart. I didn't say that. All right, you know what? I get it. I'm not going to be negative. That color is Kentucky Blue Dragons. That's what it's called. Yeah. So we have some from there's anybody here from Canada that was around. Look at that. Got down there in Luther. And down there in Canadian. Waiting with the decision. Will he get a goal? Well, there. Replay officials down here. Anything going on. There. Oh, he lost it, man. What's going on with that guy? That's the judge. I don't know. I bet he thinks Angel Reese is a good basketball player. Oh, man. There's John Trevor, the young man, and the DDR. He's getting ready to run. Outsiders in the first, we make our way. Rolls on. Dinner Barbosa. Well, video manager, which was his an experience of a lifetime here at the video also world.
So, guys, that's what I got the opportunity of seeing on Friday night. I got the opportunity to see in the bull ride contest. They had it streaming on all major networks. I just thought it was going to be on like ESPN3 or something like that. No, they put that shit on ESPN2 and all streaming platforms. So you probably could have watched it on YouTube. Like, God damn. It was crazy. But it was fun to watch. A lot of people out there, man. A lot of women out there. I was surprised. A lot of women into that bull riding, man. I was surprised. Look, they had the whole get up. They had the cowboy boots. They had the cowgirl hats, you know, the tassels. They was out there wearing the clothes. The fellas was with the flannels and the jeans and the boot cut jeans with the boots. Man, they was sharp out there. They was out there looking good. I was happy for them. Had kids out there. The kids, they dressed up. Once little boy, he dressed up like he was a bull rider. I'm like, damn. Hey, man, it was fun. It was fun to see. I was glad I got to experience that. That was the first time I got to see one in person in probably about 4 or 5 years. Now, normally the place they had them at was our fairgrounds, and that's probably a little bit bigger at the fairgrounds, but it wouldn't hold as many people. So them having it at the Yum Center, they had probably a bigger crowd. And then it made it more intimate because you're right up on, because where I was sitting like at the top step. You don't want to get down there and try to stand up and record and you're going to be in people's way. That'd be rude. So I was up at the top step recording. Matter of fact, right there where the camera was. And when I first came in up there, you see the broadcast team. They had like 3 guys up there, commentating, talking about the event. So I got to see them. But I wanted to get up there so I don't get in the way. So only people that I was up there beside was some of the like what they call the hostess. I guess the people who's up there finding your seats and security. Some of the security. Those are the only people up there where I was. And so the top area around there, they had it all curtained off. When nobody up there, it was all in the lower bow. So it was cool. What? What'd you say? When did you care about being rude? She's a hater, man. I married a hater. I mean, it's nothing I can do about that. Lord help me. So didn't want to get in people's way, stand up, and my whole backside is in front of them. They can't see what's going on. So I made sure I got up there and was recording while I was recording, man. It was fun. Like I said, it was fun to watch. It's good to see the people get excited. The kids, little kids getting excited about the bulls and say, ooh, look at the big bull. So that was fun to see that. So that's what I did on Friday. Saturday, watched a couple basketball games and caught some highlights that I'm going to share with you guys. But, before we get into more depth into the game, we're going to talk about it a little bit. I seen something on 60 Minutes, right? I seen something on 60 Minutes, and the coach from the defending champs, UConn Huskies, and he had an interview on 60 Minutes. And it was kind of crazy, right? For those who don't know, also I seen a good interview with Jimmy Fallon with Rick Pitino. He was on there, and he was talking about his halftime speech at one of his games. They ended up coming back and winning. They was about like 15 or 16 points. He ended up coming back winning that game. So that was cool. But Rick Pitino has a documentary on Vice TV, and he's breakdown of his time at St. John's. And so, man, and their great run they've been having so far this year. They won the Big East. So shout out to them for that. But the thing about the 60-minute interview with Hurley, the UConn coach, it was kind of crazy to hear, right? It was kind of crazy. I was like, damn. I was taken back by that. But we ain't got to talk about it. Let's go to the footage.
50% of my roster or more.
50?
50% of my roster or more is at least, considering going in the portal, if not already knows what school that they're going to.
Well, half your team is already thinking in terms of whether they want to transfer to another program or not.
Yeah, and in a couple of those cases, they've already talked to the coaching staff at future school and have an idea of what their NIL is going to be there.
The money.
Yeah.
What does it do to a culture of a college basketball team when half the guys are fielding offers for next season to go elsewhere?
Well, I mean, look at the volatility this year. The level of volatility in college sports, this has now become a year-to-year proposition. The game has changed completely.
That's crazy work. Could you imagine you as a head coach having a conversation with a young man, having an exit interview pretty much, right? On things you did good, things you did bad, and things you probably need to improve. Could you imagine you had to have that conversation and then next thing you know, 2 days later, you read online on Twitter or on X or whatever you want to call it, or on his IG post saying, hey, I appreciate the coach and the coaching staff at such and such schools at Podunk U, but I'm going to take my talents to this school. Man, we just had a good conversation, heart-to-heart talk. And man, now you leaving already? Your bag wasn't big enough, coach. I'm sorry. You ain't come with the bag. I'm getting in this NIL deal over here at Podunk U, where they're gonna pay me good, you know, saying plus they gonna have me a new ride, free home service. After my graduation, if for some reason I don't go pro, they're gonna have me a guaranteed job waiting in the wings. Yeah, coach, Podunk U blessing me. You ain't cutting. You got to up the ante. You got to get your bag right, coach. You need to get your money right. That's crazy. But that's pretty much what Coach Earl is saying. He said he's talking to some of his guys already. He said 50% of my roster, they in the transfer portal. They already trying to they already got the exit plan, huh? They got the rainy day fund and they getting them through. The hell with UConn, it's too cold up here. I'm sick of these cold down there winters. I'm going somewhere that's warm. I'm going down there to Tennessee and Podunk U. Podunk U, boy, they got good weather, beautiful women, and they pay well. Where you think I'm going at? I'm going to take my big ass to Podunk U. The hell with UConn. Y'all trying to freeze me out. That's what he pretty much said he doing. Look, I'm not denying. I believe what he's saying. Because guys, man, these are 6 months deals they sign. They not signing 4 years. In case y'all didn't know, scholarship's not 4 years, it's year to year. That's been going on forever. When I was in school, it was year to year. It ain't like it's like you sign up, you 4-year guarantee. No, year to year. You got to re-up. You got to re-sign your scholarship paper. You got to re-write. You like get re-recruited every year. It's the same way now. But now they got a little money behind. Money talks, bullshit walks. You disloyal mother. My man Jay Dove said that's Rick James style. Cold-blooded, sexy. Hey, dog, that's what it is. These kids ain't playing. I don't care what sport it is. Football, basketball, baseball team gonna get some of that action. We got to get paid. Ladies, they said, we want some money too. Don't let all the boys have all the fun. We want some of that live action too. We gotta get our A&M money too. Huh? We'll talk for the local law firm or the local 7-Eleven. We'll sell some commercials. We out here selling cars. Talk about injury lawyers. Call such and such. Call Morgan and Morgan. Call the heavy hitter, Isaac. I don't know if y'all got Isaac in y'all city. Call the heavy hitter. That's what he call it. The heavy hitter. Call Morgan and Morgan. We'll get all the injury settlements together. I'm just saying, man, that's what they're going. Doing commercials for them, selling automobiles at the local Dodge dealership, the Ford dealership, the Chevy GMC dealership, Mercedes, Toyota. It doesn't matter. We selling all cars. You see them on commercial. Next thing you know, he's on the other side of town selling Dodges or GMCs or them Chevys. Huh? He went to selling them Ram trucks to Ford F-150s. She within an hour's time, he done shot 3 commercials. He done sold 3 different brand of cars. Why? And NIL money is good to him. So I got to do what I got to do. And guess what? He's got a slushie in his hand because he just shot a slushie commercial at his local 7-Eleven or the convenience store. Huh? Come on down to Elbows Corner Market. We got hot dogs, slushies, cold beers, and plenty of lottery tickets for you. We sell everything. Please believe you me. They got to get paid. And guess what? Coach Hart said, man, we got 50% of my roster ready to go. Ain't nothing I can do about it. You know what he can do? Rob Peter to pay Paul. Do the same thing at them other schools, more like them smaller level schools. Huh? He gonna go hit up one of them small level schools, gonna hit them up. School like Grand Canyon, Drake, Troy, Utah State, Woodford, Omaha. They about to get raided. Come on, man. I'm just saying. Akron, Montana. Give me your best player. I'm taking them. Linscomb. Yeah, we take it. Come on. Send them on over here. They don't appreciate you over here. We will. North Fort State, they about to get raided. High Point, give it here. Don't say nothing, just give it here. You never should have promised to MEAC. Yes, give it here. Y'all know what's about to happen. Y'all know what's about to happen. They about to run through these little schools. These little schools don't stand a chance. Now, guess what these little schools got to do? Go out there and get them some freshmen, develop them. Got to get them in there and get them used to the program. Because guess what? These bigger schools, they like, I'm not messing with no freshmen. Rick Tino said it. I ain't recruiting no freshmen no more. Freshmen ain't going to be able to replace these 2 monsters I got about to graduate. These guys that helped me win the Big East, they not going to come in there to do that, what they doing. I got to get them here for 2 years before they even, make a profit for me. So I can go out here and get this sophomore, junior at North Fort State, huh? At Omaha, Grand Canyon, get the best player they have to offer, bring them in here, and guess what? He gonna be instant. He gonna be ready. He already know. He already know what to expect. He's already been dealing with time management, ups and downs with his girlfriend. He knows the practice schedule. He knows he got work out in the summers, huh? He already knows the college layout. He knows he got to maintain his GPA. He already knows he's got to take care of his business in the classroom. He know all this. Why? Because he's been in for 2 or 3 years. I ain't got to train up a freshman to get past these beautiful girls walking around on campus, his nose wide open. He can't stay focused on. We locked in practice. He like this. His head on a swivel. Huh? Why? Because he ain't see these beautiful built women on his high school campus. Shit, they built different. Like I had to tell my son, these girls talk, built, look, and act different. They not gonna be like what you seen in your high school. Shit. No, sir. I'm just saying. So now you got to get you a true freshman. He got to get used to it. He got to get adjusted. He got to get over the homesickness, missing mama's cooking. Huh? Missing out on his daddy keeping him accountable. That boy, you got to get up and go to school. He gonna miss all. He got to do it himself now. Now he got to utilize that thing on his phone call day long. And mom and daddy probably send him a little money here and there. Send him a care package. Huh? Send him some encouraging text messages. Maybe even come out and see him every once in a while. But then they go home and he there. Yeah, you got to get past all that and still figure a way how to maintain your grades, do what you need to do in practice, and on the court? Yes. You ask a lot from these young cats. They soft. They not built the same. They not cut from the same cloth that they used to be. So now you got to get them equated into the system. You got to get them indulged into the system. And that's not an easy task for a coach. I got to worry about him. I got to worry about them. You know, I got 45 kids I got to worry about. Now I got to worry about these 22 freshmen. Man, you better get your shit together. Yeah. Off you in basketball, you got to worry about these 3 freshmen and make sure these upperclassmen are staying on point and doing what they need to do. They don't want to deal with that. You got a lot of coaches right now who are no longer here. Why? Because they don't like the NIL situation. They don't like the way you could just transfer and leave and go here and there whenever you want with no consequence or repercussions. Now, guess what? Them coaches have been doing it forever. Now that the rabbit got the gun, they don't like that. Huh? They don't like that the players got that same option. Now they feeling some type of way. A couple of them quit. They say, I'm hanging, I'm done. I ain't got time for this. I'm going to go enjoy my grandbabies. I'm just saying, man, that's what it is right now. But look, let's keep it going. We're not going to well on these kids to try to transfer and get up through, just trying to make the best for what they know for themselves. I don't blame them. But before I go any further, let me not go any further without acknowledging my Funko and my album of the week. For those who got to watch the trailer, you got to see it. But for those who didn't, shame on you. Here it is now.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La, 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 la. This is how we do it.
Y'all remember that? This is how we do it. It's Friday night. It feels all right. So I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Get a designated driver to the keys to my truck. Get a thought because I'm faded. And into the dirt because you know that we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. Album of the week, Montell Jordan. This is how we do it. An action figure of the week. No, not action figure. I'm sorry. Funko Pop of the week. The UK Wildcat mascot. Wildcat. That's his name. Of course, you see why I did it. It's for the theme of college basketball, as y'all notice. It's here, guys. We are here. It is college basketball time. Let's get into it. I want y'all to see a couple of highlights from what happened this weekend to get us to this point. Let's go.
First team all Big Ten. It rolls out. The door is open for Michigan State. 3 seconds. Foul. No call.
He got fouled.
It's over. Wisconsin has done it.
Wow.
They're going back to the Big Ten Tournament Championship game. The Badgers prove once again they're made for March, and they upset the top seed Michigan State. No call at the end of regulation. Sanjay gets a piece.
It looked like Paul the second time I looked at it. Yeah, it looked like he was trying to get the call. There's still 3 seconds on the clock, and looked like from that angle, pretty. Oh, no.
A whistle, that won't.
Oh, no.
And North Carolina moving there in the lane.
Dalen Withers tried to fake. Stolen. And the follow-up is good. We're tied at 65. Here comes Ing.
He didn't know that the game had been tied up, and he committed. The foul is going to send the Spartans to the line.
McCarty wins the MEAC tournament as well. First one's good. Second shot. No good. For the win. Here comes Aiden Johnson. Turns the corner. Shot is up. Follow no good. The Spartans have won the MEAC and will head to the NCAA tournament.
They go. Get it in. Donaldson. 90 seconds. 2 seconds. Donaldson at the buzzer. He
second left. Less than one. You can't let him get it back. You called it, Ralph.
Trey Donaldson goes end to end to put Michigan in front.
Haas, have to ask about what happened at the end there with Jemiah. What was going through your head in the moment?
I mean, they were already up. There was 7 seconds left. He didn't want to dribble the ball out. He went up for a fancy dunk. I just felt it was disrespectful to the game of basketball.
Going over here.
So there was a couple things in that video. That Wisconsin play, that was a good play. Good defense. I mean, smacked at the ball. My son and them team, boy, they would jump out at the three-point guy and foul him every time, it seemed like, during our season. I said, why? Why do y'all jump out at him? Because y'all taking a chance of running into him. Just wall up. If he hits it, man, tell him congratulations, good shot, keep it moving. But don't jump at him, and if he does miss it, you give him an opportunity to shoot 3 free throws because you fouled him. Don't do that. That guy played good defense. He knocked the ball out and let whatever may happen may. Now, the most they could do was tie the game up, and they would have won in overtime. But you've seen those 2 plays with Michigan. That guy came down, took it with 2 seconds. I mean, less than 2 seconds, and well, more than 2 seconds, but came down and finished the shot. And Wisconsin played Michigan in the Big Ten. Of course, Michigan ended up winning the Big Ten. We also seen a play where Connecticut was playing against Creighton, and the guy was mad because Creighton, that was in the semifinals for the Big East. He was mad because he dunked instead of run clock. Well, he don't have to. He can do what he wants to. You don't like it, don't put them in a situation where they up like that and they can just showboat on you. That's how you fix that, brother. I mean, talk about this on sport. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. But guess what also it shows you? You just mad because you lost. If you was up Guys, I don't know what happened with that. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but we back. I get on my phone. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now. But if I can get it back up, I'm gonna definitely make sure I cross back over with that. But with that being said, like I was saying, in both of those games, in that situation, you really can't make the foul call on that, right? Because it was definitely not clearly wasn't a foul. So I mean, you would have had a situation that would probably be real controversial on how things had to happen and would have panned out. I don't know. All right, let me see. Let me go back into my studio, guys. Hold on. Man, I don't know what's going on. Let me I'm just gonna finish the show out right here on my phone. I don't know what's going on with that, but nonetheless, we're gonna stay on this phone and finish the show out here. But with that being said, let's get to it talking about these brackets. So, like I was saying before, I'm going to shoot a show on Wednesday evening and make sure I upload it so that you guys can make sure you can see it. And I'm gonna share my picks on who I'm picking. I'm not gonna tell you now because some of you guys want my help on picking a winning team, and I'm not gonna help you pick a winning team. Right? I'm not gonna do that. My man Jay Dill said, "Frozen again." Shame on my internet. Now look, it came back up. I probably need to go reset it. I ain't reset it in a while, so I don't want to try to reset it again, and then they're gonna have me kicked out again. That's definitely not a good show. But it did come back up. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm going to just finish the show, like I said, out on my cell phone. I'd rather do that, and at least I know it's going to work through the duration of the show. So we're gonna finish here. We're gonna finish out strong here. But nonetheless, with that being said, there's some teams in this tournament, and I truly believe that shouldn't have got in the tournament. One of the teams we've seen in the highlight, and that was Carolina. I don't think Carolina should have got in the tournament, right? I don't think they was one of the teams that should have got in. I don't think Texas or Arkansas are a couple of teams that definitely shouldn't have got in that tournament. I think they let them guys in, and they really didn't deserve to. So I don't see why they let them guys in. I don't think they deserve it. Really didn't do enough, especially Carolina with the only one quad win and quad one win, as they call it. I don't think they deserve to get in. But you allowed them in because the head commissioner is from Carolina. He's the AD of Carolina. But they say, oh, well, during the CBS broadcast, they said, well, he went out of the room. Man, come on, man. We know what he did. He gave his assistant commissioner a couple taps on the shoulder. You know what that meant. Do what you got to do to get my team in. I don't care what you got to do. Make it work. Make it happen. And what did they do? Well, they made it happen. They made sure Carolina got in that game. Now, of course, I don't think Carolina's going to be in there for long. Carolina won't play for long. They'll be out here real soon. Let me see where Carolina is and who they have to play game one. Let's see. Who Carolina playing in game one of the tournament? Who they playing? Are they one of them playing games? Yeah, Carolina. Carolina's 11th seed in the playing game, and they play against Ole Miss if they win the playing game. I think Ole Miss will beat them. Ole Miss is a pretty good team. They got Coach Beard is a pretty good coach from Ole Miss. Used to be at Texas Tech back in the days when they went to the Final Four and they played again. Well, they went to the championship game and they played and lost to Virginia. So he's a good coach. He's also, I think, a candidate as far as head coach for the Indiana Hoosiers. J-Dub said he's going to ride with the Auburn Tigers. He's going to ride with the Fighting Charles Barkleys. Okay, J-Dub, I got you. I mean, they are the number one overall seed, so that's not a stretch. You're not going, J-Dub, you're not going out on a limb with this pick, I promise you that. But let me say this. Auburn's going to have a tough second round game, either between Louisville or Creighton. Either team's going to be tough, man. Either team's going to be tough. And that'll be a good matchup for them. Also, I do like Michigan. Michigan's going to be a tough out, too. So they're going to have their hands full. And not only that, they got Michigan State as well as a 2 seed as possible meet up in the Elite Eight to go to the Final Four. So it'll be a good game. I'll be real interested to see how that works for Auburn. But Auburn does, like I said, Auburn does have a tough team. Got a great coach, Coach Pearl. I like Coach Pearl. Got a lot of hard-nosed players, so it'll be a good game. J-Dub said no guarantees. I know that's right. There won't be no guarantees at all. Let me tell you this. And guarantee you're going to have a good game. That's what I can guarantee you. Right? I guarantee you that you're going to get a good game out of all these teams, so it should be definitely interesting. But I don't know. I don't know. Looking at the rest of the bracket, man, I mean, it's definitely going to be a good bracket. Now, as far as Duke, for somehow, some way, they always feel like they give Duke a soft bracket. I don't know why is that a thing for them. I don't understand that, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. For some reason, somehow, some way, they get a soft bracket. I don't know why they feel like Duke needs a soft bracket and just a weak schedule that they get to play and play against whoever. That's some bullshit to me. That is some bullshit, but that's what it is. So if Duke so happens to win over 16 seed, they get to play the winner between Mississippi State and Baylor. Another winnable game. They could play the winner between the Oregon, Liberty, Arizona, Akron, and the Sweet 16. And in the Elite Eight, you mess around and meet up with Alabama, maybe. I don't know if Wisconsin's as good as advertised. I mean, they look decent, but who knows? But that's who you end up playing. I was telling one of my coworkers, you got in the second round. You're going to SEC team, you got to play each other. St. Mary and Vanderbilt play in the first round, and Alabama and Robert Morris play in the first round. But you can have two SEC teams playing against each other in the second round due to so many teams from the SEC that's in the tournament. You got 14 teams, so that very well could happen. Another team I'm surprised got in, that's Georgia. I didn't think they deserve to get in there. So we got UCLA plays against Utah State, and Tennessee plays against Wofford. That'd be a decent little matchup. I'd like to see that. I would like to see that matchup. Tennessee can meet with Kentucky in the Sweet 16. Sweet 16 could be Kentucky and Tennessee. I'm surprised Clemson got a 5 seed. That's surprising to me. I'm surprised by that. I'm really surprised by that. Don't think they deserve a 5 seed, but that's what they got, especially playing in one of the weakest conferences in the world. Now, a matchup that they was talking about during the broadcast, a possible matchup. And that's John Calipari for the Arkansas Razorbacks playing against Rick Pitino, his old nemesis, where he was at Louisville, Kentucky, meeting in the second round. Of course, Arkansas, John Calipari's got to beat Bill Self in the first round in a 7-10 matchup. But for some reason, if he does, he's got to run into John Calipari's well-coached St. John team. Big East champs. Should be a heck of a matchup, right? Should be a hell of a matchup, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to that game. But with that being said, man, it's some good matchups in there. I mean, Memphis looks good. I watched them play against UAB for their conference championship. I don't know about UConn, man. I mean, I know they're defending champs, but man, they definitely not looking like it lately. And they probably going against one of the hottest teams in the country right now, and that's Florida. They could possibly meet them in the second round. At 8-9 is Oklahoma and UConn, and they could get the winner of Florida between Florida and Northwest State. Florida's the hottest team in college right now. One of the hottest teams in college right now. So it's definitely going to be interesting on how that all works itself out. But like I said, I will be doing more of a breakdown on Wednesday. Can't wait to do the breakdown. Can't wait to for you guys to see my picks and who I'm riding with. And who I got winning the national championship. Who I got winning the national championship. I can't wait, man. It's going to be a great tournament. I'm definitely looking forward to it. But with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here because, man, this internet is pissing me off tonight. I don't know why. It's acting foolish. But, guys, I appreciate you being here and looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Right on.